何?
Hello everybody, I'm Garrulous64, and welcome to something that I'm going to be calling a Mod Matchup. Mod Matchup is a new thing I'm planning for the channel, amongst other things, where I'm going to be taking a look at 2 different mods in one video, and I'm going to review them as if this was a genuine game review made by someone who actually knows what they're doing. I also have a version of this planned out for fan games, but we'll get to that at a later date. So the gist of this is, it's not really a competition between the 2 mods, it's more so just a showcase of 2 similar mods to show you the draws of each, in a snappy and new format. Now, if we're all set on the semantics, let's jump right into our first ever Mod Matchup. As you're no doubt aware, there are very few things in this world as powerful as memes. Memes spread across the internet like wildfire, but unlike actual wildfire, memes can be a lot more destructive to the brain. For example, why is this just as or more funny than someone telling an actual joke? Well, clearly because we've devolved as a species, but if loving this makes me wrong, then I don't want to be right. Today we'll be looking at Big Chungus Mania and Joseph Joestar Knuckles in Sonic Mania. Not sure if JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is still a big thing, but it was the most recent meme mod on Game Banana, and I didn't think putting Big Chungus up against anything else would be very appropriate. Now, memes don't just come out of thin air, because how could this absolute unit come out of anything even remotely associated with the word thin? So I believe some quick backstory might be in order. Big Chungus hails from a game of the same name that released for the PS4 last year. The game was immediately catapulted into the mainstream when it sold a whopping 5.7 million copies within just 3 minutes of release, making it the best-selling game of all time, only to be threatened by the impending release of New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, which also stars a rather portly rabbit. Alright, you got me. Maybe that's not totally correct. The meme actually comes from this one Looney Tunes cartoon where Bugs Bunny uses his godlike shape-shifting abilities to fat-shame this totally innocent man. For shame, Bugs. For shame. On the other side of things, we've got a large muscular cowboy that is for some reason also a ghost sometimes, according to Google Images. I don't watch this show, and I wasn't about to start just for this. The only thing I can think of is that it's something like vowels or something, you know, like A-E-I-O-U and sometimes ghost. Any JoJo experts out there, could you let me know how I did in the comments? Joseph also seems to share Knuckles' affinity for cowboy hats, which is commendable because everyone looks good in a cowboy hat, right? Alright, so I figured we'd start with the rabbit so it doesn't go hungry and die on us. Big Chungus 35, Quest for the Phantom Ruby, replaces Sonic sprites with the titular big boy himself. Unlike other mods that alter hitboxes, like the one that will not be named, this doesn't affect how Sonic plays at all. Sure, he looks bigger, but you don't have to worry about not fitting through tunnels or taking more damage because of a larger hitbox. So as you can see, creating this mod was definitely a big undertaking. Puns are the highest form of comedy, and nothing will ever convince me otherwise. Rings are replaced with carrots, as you'd expect, but I bet you didn't know this little tidbit. Rabbits are actually only associated with carrots because of an unbreakable contract signed by Bugs Bunny with the farmers of the world, so that their products remain relevant. Yeah, hate to blow the lid off on that one, but it had to get out there. Movies and video games do this all the time. Don't you think it's weird the carrots haven't disappeared into obscurity? I mean, how many times recently have you seen carrots be useful to society? Oh, never? That's a bit suspicious, don't you think? You better watch yourself, government, we're onto you. The Chungus can drop dash just fine, by the way. For those of you who are addicted to it like I am, I'm happy to say, you can continue to drop dash your days away with Big Chung... How long have you been lying to us, Chungus? I thought what we had was real. Alright, well I'm crying and shaking right now, so I think I'm gonna go stay at Dad's house for a while. Joseph Joestar Knuckles is looking gruff, tough, and positively full of stuff.
Are you okay?
So aside from covering up Knuckles' natural good looks, this mod doesn't do much aside from swapping some animations, but oh boy did they look fun. There are actually 2 versions of this mod, one for the coolest dudes on the block, and a version for those of you who only eat plain vanilla ice cream. I never said I wasn't one of you. Much like with the rabbit that broke my heart just now, even though Knuckles here looks pretty different, there's no real difference in his playstyle. When he's ripping off Ryu and Ken with his fancy jump, you're more than welcome to land on top of enemies and crush them beneath your manly Lego cowboy shoes. Don't worry about curling into a ball, that's so 28 years ago. Have I gushed about the hat yet? I like Knuckles' hat a lot. There have been mods in the past that have done the short you can jump, and they've given Knuckles his trademark OVA hat, but never in one convenient package like this. Yes, this is one for the record books. Plus, it's a good old meme. You guys like memes, right? Right? Alright, that's really all I got for this one. He's the same old knucklehead you all know and love, except with some new little touches. Oh, and then he does this when he transforms. Yeah, not as amazing as ripping the hat off his head and growing a six-pack, but that'd be pretty hard to portray through sprites, I assume. Wait, did the Chungus have a super form? Alright, well my feelings have had time to heal, and while I can't say I forgive you entirely, I'm ready to talk things out. I'm willing to let bygones be bygones, as long as you are. What do you say? Put her there, pal. Wait, what are you doing? And I'm thinking that's a good place to bring the first ever mod matchup to a close. This is a pretty new thing for me, so I'd love to hear what you liked and what you didn't like about it in the comment section below. I'm gonna try to get at least one scripted video, something like this, out a week, most likely on Wednesdays, and aside from that, my usual videos will continue as well, since I like doing them, and spur-of-the-moment commentary is really fun. If you like the mods seen in this video, the links to both will be in the description, as always, and the 2 days following these matchup-type videos will have normal video coverage of these mods, so you can get a better look at them, in case you didn't see enough of what you want to see in this video. So I was definitely not lying about the Super Chungus, trust me. You don't want to miss that. So that's going to be all for today, so if you like this video and you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe, click the bell, like the video, follow my Twitter, Insta, and join the Discord to keep up with more mod matchups and other things that aren't mod matchups, because I do a lot of things. I'd also like to give a humongous thank you to my current sponsors, whomst are Silva PhD, Bob the Hedgehog Gamer, Game Masters, Cringe Channel, Cosmic Mushroom, Lucas Tallman, Nico the Person, Mitron, Kenneth Gutierrez, Knuckles Channel 3 and Knuckles, Jaded Indolent, Henry S., Rob Morrison, Mega Trafficone, Creative, and Mike TGC. Thank you guys so much for the continued support. I really appreciate it. It helps me keep doing what I like doing. And if you have any interest in becoming a sponsor yourself, please make sure to check out the link in the description for more information and all the benefits, such as being shouted out at the end of every single video and stream. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.